Do you know what? I think in part the reason why I asked that question is because, again, one of my very good friends has struggled in this regard for many, many years.
Yes.
He's approaching his 40s now. And he's, what part of the relationship is he? Well, it's not necessarily what he struggled with, it's what he loves. He loves, as he says to me, the chase.
Yes.
He says, I love the chase.
Yes.
And when you really just love the chase and you maybe don't love the part after it as much, you're not going to have a great relationship. And he got to, I think, about 35, 36 years old, and he was diagnosed with ADHD, and it put the rest of his life in context. And it was, I mean, of all the people that I know that have ADHD, most certainly he fits the sort of criteria. And he looked back through his old report cards and he mapped the behavior that he had in relationships. It was very impulsive. Yeah. It was very, very short term. He goes on more dates than anyone I've ever met in my entire life because he loves as he says, the chase. And I thought, maybe there is a link there with his neurodiversity. Obviously,
I would say there probably is. I mean, he's dopamine seeking.
Yeah.
Essentially,
oh my gosh,
that's what he's doing, because the early stages, when you get further into a relationship, dopamine takes more of a back seat. And beta endorphin comes in. So beta endorphin is the chemical of long-term love. Dopamine is much more in the background at that point. So we get the major part of our dopamine hits in relationships at the start. And that's probably why he gets to a point where the dopamine starts tailing off, the oxytocin starts to tail off, and beta endorphin starts kicking in. And it becomes less exciting. That's when we move from passionate love to companionate love. And it's just not as exhilarating, maybe.
So if you have a brain like that, that's highly dopamine seeking, you're going to theoretically struggle to have long-term relationships.